Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, December 28th, 2015. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Fresh off an astounding comeback following a 2-year absence from the stage, Auguste is closing out his 2015 in style. Earlier this season, Auguste made his triumphant return to the stage after battling back through a series of injuries that kept him sidelined since 2013. And boy, did he ever show up. In his first trip back to the stage, Auguste looked like he hadn't skipped a beat, en route into collecting a huge win at the Tampa Pro, and later going on to secure a 10th place finish at the Olympia. Now that he'll finally be able to put together a few solid months of injury-free training and get back to business, it'll be interesting to see how Auguste can shake things up in the 212 division in 2016. The road to carving out his own legacy starts now for Sergio Oliva Jr. A few weeks removed from swooping in to take both the super heavyweight and overall titles at the NPC Nationals, the son of the myth is back in the gym working harder than ever in preparation for his pro debut. Despite battling through foot injuries that limited his training heading into the show, Oliva still managed to bring his best look ever, earn his IFBB Pro card, and take the first step towards finding his own path in the bodybuilding world. Oliva has all the talent and tools we look for in a future star, but whether or not he's capable of ascending to greatness in the sport of bodybuilding has not been written in the history books as of yet. Although he flew a bit under the radar, Brandon Curry managed to have what was arguably the best and most consistent season of his career here in 2015. If we throw out his untimely misfire at the Olympia, Curry managed to collect 5 top 10 finishes on the year, including a win at the Toronto Pro, displaying the most consistent level of conditioning from start to finish that we've seen from him so far. When it comes to pure classical flow, Curry's physique is second to none in today's day and age. And if he can take the formula he had last year and tweak it slightly to come in a few percentage points sharper, he'll be converting some of those top 10 finishes into wins in no time at all. When you have the resume that India Paulino has, it's hard to imagine that you were ever off your game. But this year, one of the winningest women in the history of bikini did have a bit of a resurgent year. After a bit of hit or miss in 2014, Paulino took the stage this year with a vengeance, piling up wins on 4 separate occasions. As we look forward and try to predict how things are going to shake out at the upcoming Arnold Classic, you have to consider Paulino to be amongst the favorites competing for the crown. And if India Paulino shows up at her best, there might not be anyone who can stop her from claiming her second Arnold Classic title. After a relatively quiet 2015 season, our good friend, the X-Man Toney Freeman, looks like he's ready to crank things up one more time. Believe it or not, last year Freeman actually strung together 3 straight top 10 finishes early on before shutting things down for the rest of the season. But after an uncharacteristically long absence from the stage, bodybuilding's ageless wonder is ready to make his return at the 2016 Arnold Classic, and once again prove that he is indeed the only man on the planet who's capable of winning a fistfight against Father Time. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passion. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!